When you manage the likes of Chelsea, Real Madrid and Inter Milan, you're going to be dealing with top-class talent, and that's exactly what Jose Mourinho has done throughout virtually his entire managerial career. Having won 25 trophies in less than 20 years as a manager, Jose is clearly doing something right. That being said, he has sometimes been accused of letting some seriously talented players slip through the net, and failing to recognise certain players' abilities, particularly when it comes to young players. Here are our 7 best players sold by Jose Mourinho. Mohamed Salah. Egyptian winger Mo Salah put in a handful of exhilarating performances against Chelsea before the Blues eventually signed him in January 2014. In the end, he played about the same number of games for Chelsea as he had played against them, with Mourinho shipping him out twice on loan and eventually selling him to Roma in a deal worth around £15 million. 12 months and 19 goals later, he became Liverpool's record signing, heading to Anfield in a deal that could be worth as much as £43 million. Salah has made a magnificent start to life on the Mersey, scoring 6 goals in 9 games. Juan Mata. Like with a number of players Jose Mourinho has sold, he's ended up managing Juan Mata once more at Manchester United. The likeable Spaniard was controversially deemed expendable by Mourinho, having been Chelsea's best player for the last 2 seasons, as they won the Champions League and the Europa League. Jose preferred Brazilians Oscar and Willian and their superior work rate though, and off Mata went to Manchester United for £37 million. The duo have since been reunited at Old Trafford, with Mata making 42 appearances and scoring 10 goals last season. Arjen Robben. Without doubt one of the greatest players to have been sold by Jose Mourinho, Arjen Robben is an exceptional footballer. Injuries have thwarted some of the impact that he ought to have had on football, but he's still had a remarkable goal-scoring record for a winger, and is simply unstoppable on his day. Mourinho signed Robben for Chelsea in 2004, but sold him to Real Madrid for £24 million after 3 years. After 2 seasons in the Spanish capital, the Dutchman headed to Bayern Munich, where he's since won 13 trophies and remains to this day. Romelu Lukaku. Following 2 terrific loan spells at West Bromwich Albion and Everton, Romelu Lukaku was hardly the best kept secret in football, and it seemed to all the world that he had a huge future ahead of him. Mourinho only wanted to play one centre forward at Chelsea though, and that man was Diego Costa, so he sold Lukaku to Everton for £28 million. Lo and behold, the Belgian kept scoring goals and only got better. 3 years later and without Diego Costa, Jose wanted Lukaku back, this time at Manchester United, and the Red Devils forked out £75 million, which could rise to £90 million, for the 24-year-old goal-getter. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. When Barcelona came calling for Zlatan Ibrahimovic in 2009, Jose Mourinho wanted to keep his star man, but with Zlatan keen on a move to the Camp Nou, Jose made the best of a bad situation. He got reported £59 million for the departing Swede, as well as securing the services of Samuel Eto'o. Eto'o helped him to win a historic treble the following season, so it's fair to say the move worked out well for Mourinho, but Zlatan is still a world-class footballer and deserves his place in this 7. As with Mata and Lukaku, Ibrahimovic is now back working with Jose at Manchester United, where the Swede is just looking to get back to full fitness. Leonardo Bonucci. Unlike in the case of Zlatan, Jose really dropped a ball when he sold Leonardo Bonucci to Genoa for just a few £1 million in 2009. Deemed expendable by Mourinho, the centre-back has gone on to become one of the finest defenders in world football. He formed a formidable back 3 alongside Giorgio Chiellini and Andrea Barzagli at Juventus up until his departure for AC Milan in the summer, and won 6 Serie A titles and reached 2 Champions League finals with the Italian Giants. Kevin De Bruyne. Our pick for top spot is a player we're a big fan of, Kevin De Bruyne. The Belgian was signed by Chelsea under AVB in January 2012 and played just 3 league games in 2 years at Stamford Bridge. Following a highly impressive loan spell at Werder Bremen, Mourinho sold De Bruyne to Wolfsburg in 2014 for £18 million. De Bruyne lit up the Bundesliga, with 16 goals and 20 assists, being named the Bundesliga Player of the Year. Manchester City snapped him up for £55 million, just 12 months after Jose had let him go, and he's continued his rich vein of form in the Premier League. He scored 16 goals in his first season at the Etihad, and topped the Premier League assist charts in his second. Jose obviously misjudged De Bruyne, and now we'll just be hoping it's him and the red side of Manchester, and not De Bruyne and the blue side, that get their hands on the Premier League title this season. So that's it for our top 7. Honourable mentions go to the likes of Petr Cech, Thiago and Andre Schürrle. Let us know in the comments the one player that you feel Jose will be making a huge mistake to let go at Manchester United. Thanks for watching, Give us a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe to HITC7s.